At the turn of the season, I pause to notice what's the same and what's different, what's gone, what's ending, what's here now, what's coming, what's still far off, but getting closer. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Winter has ended and spring is here. So much is changing. I'm beginning to see the light out of this year of pandemic. People are getting vaccinated. The rules about how to be together are changing. Suddenly, it's okay to hang out inside with someone who's vaccinated, even if you're not vaccinated yet, if you're not at high risk for COVID. Our daily new cases are 2/3 of what they were the last time I was with you, just 2 weeks ago. There has been another bump though, and time will tell whether it's a blip or a new spike. Keep wearing masks, washing hands, and avoiding crowds. Some of us are ready for everything to get back to normal already with regular school and work and shopping. Some of us are nervous to change the way we do things again. Some of us are a little bit of both. Some of us remember the ways we can never get back to what had been normal before. This is a big part of the truth. We're not going back to an old normal. The virus will always be here. It's up to us to make a new normal together. If we're wise and loving, we'll make a new normal where we take better care of each other than we did before. To do that, we need to stay balanced. Did you notice I didn't say calm? We need to stay connected to each other and what's going on around us. We need to listen to our bodies and trust our impulses. We need to build up our resilience to do hard things and not just stay in the place that's manageable and calm. What I guess I'm saying is that we need to not meditate or breathe or balance ourselves to calm ourselves down. We practice these things so we can stay present to the things that unbalance us. The equinox, when night and day are perfectly balanced, is not a moment we can stay in. It's just one day. And that day was yesterday. We've already tipped into the unfolding of spring, greenness coming back to find us again, a world emerging from a pandemic cocoon. Our relationship to time doesn't spin both ways. Just like this morning was below freezing and spring at the same time, this time of transition somehow holds all the stress of the pandemic and all of the stress that comes with change. So we find ways to carry the lessons of balance with us as we meet the next challenges. The challenges will be different for each of us. For some, it will be having patience with people who are not ready to move out of pandemic mode. For some, it will be speaking up for yourself when people ask you to do something that's not right for you. For some, it will be facing uncomfortable conflict. In times of transition, fights bubble up, especially when we can't explain all of what's hard in a situation. It's easier to make a fight about something that's not actually the thing. And it's so hard to explain everything hard about what we're living through this year. So we will need to release that tension and find a way to do so that where we can still respect one another and treat each other with respect. Staying connected to balance will help us remember to treat each other with kindness, fairness, and respect. To keep connected to each other, since we're all going through this hard time together. We will respect the wisdom of our bodies. We will hear what we know to be true and what others know to be true. We will make the choices that give love room to grow.